He done.
Mac is here?
Yeah.
Good, Mac. I'm glad you're here. I didn't see you. You slipped in the back, Jack. Apparently, no need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. As you hop on the bus, Gus. Are you catching all that stupid shit I'm saying?
Get on the bus.
Yeah. Alrighty, man. Brown chicken. Moto morning.
Brother Critters.
Brother Critters, yeah.
Quick shoe. Oh, yeah. How you guys doing?
Morning, gang. Or group of people.
Congratulations. Now we all have the clap. Good to go. Good to go. Got that out of the way.
Gotta go to the
already.
You slipped in the back there, Mac. Yeah. You must have came in while I was getting coffee.
I think, yeah, you was gone when I got here.
Yeah.
Somebody else let me in. Somebody else. I think it might have been Thick. He opened the door and let me in.
I'm still gone.
I had to come up.
The aliens. That's what the aliens were here for. They were delivering Mac.
Key Fob started to hear an alien music just before I arrived.
Yeah, did you hear that? I know.
Total coincidence, I'm sure.
I had a hum going, I think. Was that what the alien reference was to? Was to my hum earlier?
I never did hear it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, the Hummer.
Yeah, the Hummer.
Wednesday Hummer.
It was a good one. It was a bell ringer.
I mean, aren't they all on Wednesdays?
Dang, it's Wednesday already, right? Yeah.
I know.
We said that when it was 9:30. We're like, wow, it's 9:30 already?
What's going on, Robert? How are you doing?
Hey, let's take a journey back in time. We're going to,
please,
you guys, just imagine what it was like. We're going to go back to 1980. Take a look right here.
Okay, let's beef you up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Wow, what a stud, man.
Don't
what
make
a
me
stud.
find a 1980 picture.
Dude, that is some Burt Reynolds freaking right there.
A wedding in 1980.
That's a beautiful man. That's a beautiful man. Did you see that?
Hey, Connie.
Sweet friends and my brother. Yeah. You remember that guy? Connie? From there. Hey, good morning, Randy Rides. Hey, Mark.
It is no problem.
Robert said I look like a car salesman.
Did you? Yeah. Would you buy a car from this man?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you really knew Mac, you probably would.
I sold a lot of missiles in that uniform.
Yeah.
Or in that suit.
Probably fired off a lot of missiles too.
Well, I just got married on that day.
I covered.
Yeah.
Speaking of shit, it's Mike this morning.
Before you can sell your rocket, you got to have it polished.
Polished, yeah. No shit.
You have to have permission to fire those things off.
Keep it shiny.
Ooh.
Oh, it's great, Mr. Matt. That's awesome.
It's all about aerodynamics, I would imagine.
Oh, good. Nice.
It is Wednesday, isn't it?
It sure as shit is.
You feel like you're at the... kind of do.
What's going on, Charlie Rose?
You got a ticket to ride.
I feel that way every day I wake up.
Yes.
Here comes the circus. That's right.
All right. Time for a safety meeting.
Somebody wants a Christmas present this year, Mac.
And hello to my sweet sister.
Connie's like, yes, he is a sweet, bestest brother, bestest friend ever. That's awesome. Some siblings grow up hating each other their whole freaking life. You guys
Well,
don't
no,
have that.
we were real. There was 5 of us that was very tight. We were like the survivors, and we grew up with that whole thing. We came from dirt poor nobody, and all of us at one time had a small empire.
Yeah.
Now we're old, and we've seen our empire crumble down around us.
I'm still standing. I'm
Yeah.
still standing.
But we have our memories.
Yeah. Good ones. That's a good lesson to learn is to build good memories early on in life as much as you can.
Hey, Q-Pop, you got peanut butter.
I know, right? Honey,
That's
peanut
funny.
butter and
honey.
honey. You're salty. You must be salty or something. You're just trying to get the electrolytes.
Yeah, she hasn't been able to lay with me in a week. So
Yeah.
Buy
Morning.
motorcycles from Mac. He takes
figured-
care of
You really need a bath.
Yeah, he's like, you stink. Let me clean you.
Yeah.
Let me clean your ass.
My tongue's better than this.
Have you
So,
been able
Matt,
to bag your leg and shower yet, or no?
no.
Whoa. I'm not a boomer. Hold on.
You gotta get one of those chairs so you can sit in it.
Ain't nothing wrong with boomers.
Maybe hang your leg out or something.
Well, I always have one leg hanging out. So
I hear, bro.
It's Wacky Wednesday, yeah.
I know.
You can
Morning.
get water on your leg, you just can't soak it.
Morning,
Oh
Rody.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm
You
thinking
can
about
shower.
the brace thing. You don't want to get that wet and moldy and shit.
well, hell, I can take it off.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
sock in
okay. Oh, okay.
It's just a matter of standing
3, 1, 2.
in the shower while I try to clean myself at the same time as.
Yeah, you need a chair. You got to sit down.
Or a shower buddy. Can I get a shower buddy, baby?
I tried to get his nasty ass in the shower. He was scared.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Get that nasty ass in there.
Yeah.
That
you want
nasty.
anything else? Get in the shower.
Here.
Listen, if anybody can get him in the shower, Crystal, it's you.
I gotta do a little more coercion.
Just take, yeah.
I bet it don't take much for you, Crystal, to put him
Thanks,
in.
Rob.
I didn't try hard enough.
Yeah, exactly, Randy.
Make threats.
Do I need to start coloring my hair or something so we don't all get accused of being boomers? I think me and Mac might need to do. Well, I don't know. You got a little silvery going too, don't you? We don't really give a shit, but I'm just talking
damn.
stuff. I'm just talking smack.
I earned every one of these gray hairs.
I know it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Hey, you guys, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe.
But we get it every day. Every day about this time. Sorry, Carney. I
you're good.
totally went over you.
Yeah, I'm starting to get gray hair too now.
It must be first break at elementary school.
On the bar stool in the shower. Yeah.
Starting to look like a Q-tip.
But they call them down in Florida. They call them Q-tips.
Oh.
Because all you see is a white Q-tip sticking up over the driver's seat.
Damn, everybody be calling us boomers. Look at
Right.
this.
I was thinking.
How's it
Oh,
going?
I was thinking you was referring that to a bald head, but that would be more like a Yeah, you know what I mean.
Look at my ponytail back here in the back.
Oh yeah, you guys. After the show, you guys will
camera.
be ready to Mike Balls and saying Wheels after the show. So
Shit.
Shit. Morning, Mike. How are
Morning,
you, man?
Hi.
Hey, Mike.
hi, hi.
If I did, probably like I don't know, dirty
Orange.
blondish something, so it wouldn't be like really. And I've done that before, so it wouldn't be really noticeable. Like pitch black would be horrible.
Do it Dave Mustaine orange.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Come on, man. That would be fabulous.
As cool as a rock star as he was, I always hated his hair was like, it was like, gosh, why didn't you change that?
Yeah.
But later in life, it was okay. But I'm just talking about my early judgmental years. That was not cool. If you had black hair like Joe Perry with a blonde streak and a purple tip, that was badass.
Yeah.
And that's what he had. He used to have that, you know, that little blonde streak, and he was just, you know, had the big chiseled chin and the freaking wicked look, you know. He was a 70s god. They said on the 8th day they created Joe Perry.
You guys, if you guys are on the vertical side, don't forget to double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, guys.
I'd have them color match.
There's a video that I've got in my video list.
There you go.
When I was 65 years of age, my wife was ashamed of me because I was totally gray.
Yeah.
And so she told me, she said, if you want,
Thanks a
I
lot,
can
Rob.
improve your looks if you'll just let me. So she bought some of this just for men.
Jasper.
She colored my hair and my beard. And that's the most horrible thing. And we worked on it for a month to try to get the color out. But there's a video when it was still kind of brown.
Oh,
And I was shooting a pound of tannerite 20 feet away through a chicken fence wire. When that thing blowed up, it was like a nuclear bomb going off just 20 feet from the end of my gun barrel. It's in the video.
Good Lord.
I mean,
Yeah.
underneath the 1 pound of tannerite, I had 5 gallons of water, and it all evaporated at once in a nanosecond.
Nano. I like nanosecond.
I like
Yeah,
tannerite.
nanosecond.
So Mac, if Moto will pull it up, there's a picture down in the basement, I guess, there of
Oh gosh, yeah.
somewhere around 1980, and my rocket ship. If y'all remember the little water rockets that you could pump it up and then it would launch,
Yeah.
that's what's in my hand there.
Look
That is
you
freaking
there.
great,
Look you
man.
there.
Oh shit.
I
That's
love
about,
going back in time like that.
right about
beautiful.
1980, I would say 82
The
probably.
world was so
Good.
beautiful to you at that time. You know, it was a beautiful, everything was so magical.
Oh yeah, I'm cross-eyed. I'm just goofing, having a fun
I
time.
was like, wait, I
being a
wanna be
kid.
really-
Being a kid, man.
It probably had a bicycle, had a banana seat on it.
Yeah,
Yep.
those were the
I like
best. You could get a rider on the back once in a while when you had to take your buddy across town or something. You had to get somewhere. You could always, because you'd be hitching a ride whenever you could, because you know you're young. You didn't like to walk all the time. You know, we had to. But if you had a bike, man, you were like, that was good shit. You'd hop on your, or remember sitting on the front of the handlebars. If you had the big ape hammers, you'd sit on the handlebars and ride on the front.
I have all those scars.
That was dangerous, but you do it.
Huffy had a bike. It looked like a chopper. Huffy.
Yeah.
Never forget the time I broke the neck on the bicycle, and I went head over heels off that ramp, and I had a golf ball size
Yeah.
my elbow, dude. It
Oh
was
my God.
a golf
Split
ball
on the palm of my hands. I know what you mean, buddy.
and put it inside my elbow. I swear to God. And yesterday, that goddamn friggin' thing hit me in the head so hard, I felt the egg starting to appear on my head. And I was waiting.
when the
Is it
front
gonna
wheels came
split?
off.
I'm like waiting for the skin to split. I'm like, is it gonna split? Is it gonna split? I can feel it getting tight.
Is it wet?
Is it wet yet? Is it bleeding?
He said,
I can remember the feeling of slow motion. When I went over the ramp, the wheel fell out of the slots. You know, you got the slots at the bottom of the fork. The wheel fell out. I've got the handlebars, and there was
I've got
nothing,
this wide.
but nothing in the air but between me and the ground, and it was just ah.
Oh man.
Forgot to tighten that shit up, right?
Dude.
I remember I told the story about
We've
making mine
always
into a
changed it.
chopper.
We was always changing their tires out. We even put
Yep.
smaller wheels in the front to give it that. You know, we done everything.
"Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
bicycle was the first thing you hot rodded."
Yeah.
Well, that's how they made the rat fink stuff. Big, huge tires in the back, smoking, and then the smaller, thin ones up front. You know,
Yeah.
just like a dragster's supposed to be.
Yep.
Same with your bike.
Yeah, I had a 10-speed with a BMX bike or a BMX
Mhm.
tire on the front.
I wanted a chopper so bad. I made my own out of galvanized pipe, and if you know, that can be kind of weak, and when you smash it down and bolt your forks to its forks and extend your own wheel on your motorcycle, and then take it over, I mean on your bicycle, and then take it on an Evel Knievel ramp like we all did, it folded. I didn't know that was coming. I thought I was just going to have a cool ass looking jump for a change.
Morning, Sterling.
But I wiped.
Yeah, mine. The back fork set, or the back back part of the frame where it mounts to the base of the seat post. That's where mine broke over the years of jumps. My first introduction to welding was my neighbor brazed it back together with a torch, and I was like, "Ooh, that's handy. That's a handy skill to have."
If I'd have known what I was doing, I wouldn't have done it the way I did it, because it was so cool riding it like a chopper. And I didn't even have, a couple rides with it until like really short amount, because right away I had to build a ramp. I had to jump this thing. That's how cool it was.
Can't do burnouts. Yeah, but he's looking out, Mark. I wish neighbors still taught welding. Well, the right neighbor does. Most of them.
Hey, Sterling and Will.
Good morning. Get some fire there, yeah. 6 deep in town. What's this say? I wish neighbors still taught welding.
Green room.
I did a lot of welding. So my dad made me. I probably wanted to. Welding galvanized was real special.
My stairwell handlebar or handrail for those stairs is made out of thin wall galvanized steel. I cut it and welded it all myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Road Reality. Mm-hmm.
What's up, John?
Fold.
Baba Booey.
Trying to think what I had. What did I have? I might have had a Huffy. You remember that brand? I always wanted the Schwinn, but I had the...
Oh, yeah, the Huffy.
I had a Schwinn. I had a Huffy.
Didn't Shields make their own brand too? Shields? Wasn't that like a hardware store, right? Shields?
Columbia. There was a lot of
Columbia. Yeah.
There was one or a couple companies that made for a lot of the hardware stores. A lot of the hardware stores had bikes that were the same bike, but with their stickers on them, basically.
Yeah, Western Auto had a bike.
Yep.
Mongoose, Redline, Diamondback, PK Ripper, Harrow.
Well, you're going even more expensive.
That wasn't in the 70s.
No,
Was it?
Oh, that wasn't in the
Okay.
70s. That was in the 80s. I'm talking. Yeah, I was going to GT Performance.
Yeah.
Shows and
It
shit.
started getting a lot better.
Yeah.
How about CW Racing? You remember that
American
one?
Uncensored. Good morning.
What racing?
CW.
CW. That's right. CW Racing. Yes.
So I had a CW Racing frame like 15 years ago, and my girlfriend's brother fucking had a crackhead stole it. Basically,
I remember PK Rippers were aluminum, and they were one of the only all aluminum frames, and they were one of the lightest freaking.
PK Ripper with a set of mags was a badass bike.
Hell yeah, it was. Or a Diamondback. Diamondback's really light.
Any kind of cards was great. Yeah. Putting cards in the
begin to get
spokes.
those plastic kind of cards, when they wasn't paper, they become like had a plastic coating on them. And you bend them around, get them clothespins on that bar, and
They
they
would
make
work.
the best sound.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
They would work, definitely. That was cool. You felt like you had a motorcycle then or something.
Yeah, you could run all day and never wear one out.
Mhm.
I had a Harrow Master for.
I think
I bought the frame separately, and then I put everything that was on the old frame onto the new frame. I had Skyway mags.
key fob down in the basement on purpose.
No,
he just popped out, so he might have
popped
had
out and popped back
Did you
in.
want to be out? Did you? Okay.
There he
No, I
is.
didn't put him out.
I
He
just-
put himself out.
I see
just-
Miss Brainy back in the background. Hey, Miss Brainy.
Kitty.
Sorry, key fob. I didn't notice you gone,
Got me
man.
Turned off. Can you hear me? No, I'm not turned off.
Yeah, text us or something. We don't see you right
You're
away.
quiet, Mac. For
I
some
won't
reason.
hear that either.
I do hear you, Mac. I do hear you, but you're quiet.
Oh,
I didn't
you're
touch them. Wasn't me.
You're like half the volume of everybody else.
I'm
Right.
lower than everybody else.
Half, not more.
Didn't touch.
Lower. Yeah, lower.
That's what I said. Lower than everybody else.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you because you're lower than everybody else.
I have you on auto. Do you want me to boost you on your end, or do you want to boost yourself?
My signal is all the way up.
Yeah, it looks good here.
I don't have any more boost.
And I've been hearing you just fine like everybody else. But I have headphones on too. I don't know. Are you got headphones on too, Smoke?
No.
No, okay.
Sick. I actually worked at a bike shop during that time period. That was my first job. When I was like 13 years old, they helped me under the table with parts and wood and stuff like that. And yeah, I used to ride my bike up to a bicycle shop every morning and meet them to open up during the summer.
Dude, I was a slave to the bike shop, dude.
Yeah, I love
Westwood Cycle, yo.
it was, and so then the movies, you know, all the bike, the BMX movies and all that stuff, freestyling, all that was coming out, and I was working in a bike shop, dude. That was fucking awesome times.
Rad was a good one. Oh,
my parents should have had stock in that fucking bike shop.
They did. They just didn't know it.
They didn't know it. Yeah.
Let's see. What are you in? Good morning, Christina. Who else just came into the chat? Quick Shoe. Yeah. I'm gonna ride today. I didn't go to work yesterday because I had an appointment thing to do. So still no audio? What, you got no audio, Fob? Well, isn't that weird?
That's why it keeps dropping out.
How about now?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now, Smoke?
Hold on.
I hear you, Mac. Absolutely.
Edit mic settings. His volume's up. Take it off automatic. Turn him all the way up. His echo's on his end, I guess.
Echo.
You know what I noticed though? His echo cancellation is grayed out, and his edit mic settings is grayed out now.
That's probably because he's on auto.
No,
Bring it up to share,
I
Justin.
can't even bring it up. I can't even look at his mic settings right now.
Sounds like it might be set to the wrong mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna key fob. I'm gonna kick you from the studio. You come back in.
Oh, key fob. Yeah. I thought he was talking about old Mac.
No,
Key fob. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was. I had the same thing. But Mac, I hear you fine, man. You great. I tell you, but people who don't have headphones might have a different experience. That's why we really.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can't turn mine
to
up
me.
anymore.
Yes, everybody's like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I might as well ask too.
Yeah, key fob. Come back in. See if you can reset your mic setting, and then
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Is this thing on?
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on?
So what was the show about? Can you hear me? That's what the show was about.
The show.
One, two.
It was a show about microphone checking.
I'll uncover my bike. Yeah, you gotta wash the roads. I know you're waiting for the roads to wash.
Oh yeah.
Need a good rain. Our spring is like just about most of the trees. There's certain trees that don't pop as fast, but we got green leaves like just about everywhere. There's a few trees that still look a little brownish, but they're the late bloomers.
The cedars
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, y'all like that? Everybody?
Yeah.
This is March, so kind of early.
Yeah, it is.
Turn the heat off. I got heat on already. Heat on.
Stick in his temperature regulation.
Yeah. We got to see Ray Gregory's Wednesday ride thing. What is this Wednesday thing called? Hump Day.
Hump Day, right? Yeah, Hump Day.
Yeah.
Hump Day with Ray.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
I was up at 7 o'clock and he already had it posted.
Oh, beauty.
to a pole outside. He's giving me his old CBR bike cover. Awesome. Hell yeah. Good protection, huh? Freaking nice, Randy. Freaking nice. Mm-hmm.
I think it's time to change my backdrop.
Let's see. Keyfob never did come back. Okay.
No, I don't know why.
He might
Come
be
back.
tired of it.
Leave me backstage as I try to fix my audio. Okay. Oopsie.
Can I tattoo appointments lined up? Hell no.
Okay, sorry.
I have a you could be next. It might be
next.
it might be
If you're,
yeah. I don't
if
know.
you happen
It's
to be in town, swing by.
nobody's got money.
You want me to leave you there, Key Fob?
There we go. He said he's trying to resolve it, so
Okay,
best
so
he
I'll
can
leave
do.
him. Yeah, I'll leave him there.
There we go.
Sick.
You get a
Did
lot
you
of
ever
walking.
use your little aromatherapy device that you found?
Yeah.
Did you
Hey,
burn it
Moto.
off first, or did you just use it straight out of the package?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't remember that, bro.
You're really supposed to burn them off first at the highest temperature, like 2 cycles, to get any chemicals or anything off of them.
Yeah, they
What?
tasted great.
Okay, cool.
They tasted awesome. They were good. They were delicious. So that's the throne.
Yeah, the sound is back, Moto. Yeah,
Okay. Bring him up.
Bring him up.
There
Hey.
we go. Hey, yeah, I might have lots of walking. I did last week. Well, at least one day I did. Like it was one after another for a while. I was like, hell yeah, that's the way it used to be.
You got
If it's-
audio, Key Fob?
If it'd stay like that all
Audio.
day, if it'd stay like that all day, I'd be a rich man. I'd have cam tensioners in. I'd be out riding and have new upgrades. And of course, savings would be like full. It just hasn't been happening lately.
If I was king.
If I was king, whoops, were you? I'm sorry. If I was the message clicker,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hardwire, how are you, man? If I drive all the way there for a tattoo, do I get a heavily discounted rate for making the trip?
It depends on how far you are. The further away you are, the less your discount.
The left.
And Sick Bastard will be doing your tattoo.
I get no discount.
I will have him there, and he will be doing your tattoo.
Yeah, as long as it's connect the dots, we'll be good.
Or your granddaughter. Be like, well, my granddaughter does need practice, so sure, you can have a heavily discounted tattoo from my granddaughter.
You hear her squealing again? Well, mofo, how about when I
No,
move
yeah.
this cord?
It was okay.
Again?
It stopped on its own.
As long as it's painting by colors, I can tattoo it.
I'll switch the freaking
Painting by numbers, I mean, whatever it's called.
audio again. I just can't use my fun audio no more. All right, there. Might have to get a new cord or check it out and see.
Now, what it is, maybe a better quality cord, or maybe that cord's just taking a dump.
That cord I've been using it
After bending for so much, you end up breaking loose one.
ever since
Yeah.
you've had this, this
Yeah,
mic.
there are tiny wires in there.
I got another modem coming. First of all, I had an issue. This is the second issue I've had with my modem. So the T-Mobile modems, the power cord goes in the side of it, cuts a 90-degree angle, and goes in the unit upside down, which means if it gets loose or if it vibrates or if gravity exists, it'll fall out. So both times my modem has had this issue, gravity. I'm like, dude, you make a modem with the cord in upside down, and if it gets loose, there's gravity is going to be a problem. So they sent me the same damn one again. I'm like, dude, and you didn't send me a power cord. I'm like, dude.
Isn't there a fiber optic connection at the mound? Why would you pay for 2 internet connections when you're so tight on money?
I'm not paying for 2 internet connections. I'm paying for my own internet connection that I've always had for $40 a month.
Okay. I mean, he's more than welcome to use the fiber optic connection, right, Keith-Bob?
Correct.
Just
But
check.
I know exactly where Sig's coming from on that. So that's one of those things where I haven't fussed at all because I know the mindset. I know where he's coming from. It's that $40 a month allows him to be a lot more mobile with what he does with his broadcasting. What he, like going down to Forgotten Angels.
Right.
Yep.
He can take the modem with him and get it over the air.
Right.
Yep.
So I understand completely where he's coming from.
And so now what they're doing is they sent me the same goddamn modem for the 3rd time. They sent me another modem, and then I realized, well, now it's an issue. After the 2nd time it happened, I'm like, there's really an issue. So now they're sending me a new modem, but a different kind of modem. And I'm like, now you're talking. Is it going to come with a power cord, though? Because this time, because you didn't send me a power cord this past time, and I'm having an issue with a power cord, a male side and a female side being too loose, and it falling out of each other. So you send me a new modem, and you expect me to use an old cord that's old. And that doesn't make sense. You guys have no common sense, and I've been talking to you guys for a week now, and I'm getting aggravated.
So I'm curious if, since T-Mobile is now starting to release their satellite Starlink to the phones, if your mobile modem thing is going to get attached to Starlink.
That'd be great. Because I've gone down to Forgotten Angels, and I've just plugged my modem in, and it just hooked up to any tower that was around. And I had perfect service.
That's handy. I mean, I get it.
I didn't have to tell them where I was. I didn't tell them where I was, and I'm not telling them where I was. It just finds it, I'm like,
Done
cool.
a lot of bartering in the past. Right now, I need cash.
Cash, cheddar cheese.
Yeah, cash is king right now.
Yep. Yeah, I've tattooed for washers and dryers and couches and in a car. Maybe a motorcycle. I don't remember. I had a 74 Sportster. I tattooed this guy. I think I did that with partial of that in another car that I had, and I got that 74 Sportster, which I love. That's the one I got pulled out in front of and smashed on. So that thing got totaled. The front end was flat. But
74.
yeah, a lot of bartering over the years. Water beds, you freaking name it. Pizza. We had a guy when I lived on post. I'd do him on post on the Fort Eustis, and right off post. As soon as you got off, there's a big pizza place, and he only lived a few blocks from me, so he'd come over and get tattooed. And then when he worked, when we were all partying, he'd bring over the thickest, heaviest 40-pound pizza boxes you ever had, and he just whip them up for us. Yeah, so I'd give him tattoo.
Moto, whatever you did, whatever you took off or unplugged, fixed it. So if that's the cord, it's probably the cord then.
Yeah, it's this thing here, apparently.
Yeah.
XLR cable, is that what they're called, or something like that?
Yeah.
You see how it's got that bend in it all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that look familiar?
Yes, and they make a hard 90 for XLR stuff, if that's what you need.
A hard 90. I need a hard 90, y'all.
You do.
There you go.
If you have a hard 90, it shouldn't be too loose where it falls out.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I switched my mic from, it used to be on the other side over to here. That's why you see all the old Mac. I used to have my sticker there, and I'd put Mac back here. But now, well, see, so now it's all out of my way, and then I got the soundboard over here, because before I'd always have to look around my microphone to look at my soundboard. I'm like, that's a stupid setup.
Fixed it.
Yeah.
So I've mentioned it before. I used to manage a pizza restaurant when I was 19 years old. And
Yeah.
when I came home from my shift at work was when everybody would show up at the house for the party because they knew that I was going to come home with the leftover pies or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if they were already at the house partying because of roommates or whatever, they'd call and be like, dude, you got to bring home some pizzas.
You were the man when you showed up. You always
Oh,
felt
yeah.
freaking great too, you know?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
nice. I
But
loved
hey,
it.
there were some good times till it all crashed and burned because I was an irresponsible 19-year-old.
We did
I
fun
was so
shit.
irresponsible when I was young. Oh my god.
Well, that's part of growing up. Hopefully you don't screw yourself up too bad.
I remember we had a friend that worked at Hardee's, and we were still in high school, and I worked, on weekends or during the summer, and I always had, money because my dad was good like that. Let me work, and I'd build up a good account, and so when I wanted to do shit, I had some money. But once in a while, when I moved out, last 6 months of high school, I was all done when I was 18. Man, I wanted to be liberated quick, and so long story short, our friend, right, buddy, we were partying all the time, worked at Hardee's, and at night, if you could catch them right away, you could go to the dumpster and pull out all the freaking great sandwiches that were perfectly good, that were thrown in a box, protected.
Yeah.
And we'd go grab those, and we had no problem eating out of the dumpster, so to speak. He's like, hey, man, they're going to all be in there. They're all freaking great. And he lived with us, so that's what we did.
Roommates.
Oh, yeah. Well, you had hookups, man. You had ways to eat. You had ways to party. You had ways to get your cigarettes. We walked the train tracks and shit to go across town, shortcuts and all kinds of stuff.
She was an ex by then, but my high school sweetheart worked at the Publix that was across the street. And back then, there was no computers or cameras really to speak of or anything other than maybe on the safe. And we'd take the groceries up there, and at 19 years old, put a couple cases of beer on there and a whole bunch of groceries, and she'd bring up like a Snickers bar and a bag of peanuts or something, and we'd get $75 worth of groceries and all the beer we wanted.
Dude, I would incriminate myself. I had a neighbor right next to me. We lived on post, and she worked at the liquor store on post, on the Fort Eustis, like what Hardwire is saying here. And we would get a $5 styrofoam cooler, fill it up with all the fancy stuff we wanted, cover it up, bring it through. She'd ring us up
Hell yeah.
for the $5 cooler. Yeah.
So where are the reasons that all these security technologies exist?
Incriminate myself, yeah. But yeah, Hardware, yeah, I lived on Fort Eustis for, I don't know, a couple years. And then Fort Eustis is like, when I went and rode down to go meet Sterling Wheeler, he was just a few minutes away from there. So it's probably like a 20-minute ride from here.
Oh, that's nothing.
Maybe, no, just a few miles. It'd be faster if it didn't have all this traffic. But yeah. The same problem with Alley, the AI, lose input slot. Yeah.
Robert, that's awesome.
The creek was your freeway, yeah. I take where I need to go, sloshing through the creek.
Yeah, we spent many, many hours in the creek.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Frogs and crawfish.
Speaking of frogs and crawfish, what happened to Frog and Lolly? Well, I guess it's morning time. We don't really see them.
Yeah, never see them in the morning no more. So, and she works more now, I think. And they did get their new truck too, which was good. Your son-in-law is stationed at, we always called it Fort Useless, and I've been meaning to come visit them. Well, that would be freaking cool if you get up this way. You let me know. I will try to come that way and shake your hand, give you a hug, or whatever you like, and well, almost whatever you like.
Bring cash.
Between the handshake and the hug, whichever one of those you like. Go ahead, smoke. What?
I said, bring cash and you can get tattoo work.
Yeah. That sounds so brutal and mean, don't it? Like, what kind of friend is that, man? Everybody wants to be your friend, though, when you do something like that. Isn't that the truth?
So as a
Like if-
hippie and being part of the hippie community, that's a
Yeah.
huge fucking issue. People expect craftsmen to give them shit because they're your, hey man, you're my bro.
Hey,
Why
man,
don't you do it
yeah.
for free? It's like
My
this is
bro,
what I do for a
man.
living, dude.
Well, my son-in-law painted my freaking. Well, we bartered. He painted my R1
Barter's fine.
beautifully, and I was saying but we did barter, and then I did him a back piece, a real nice. It was 3/4 anyway, huge Harley with wings and freaking really nice, and he tickled.
I'm all about
death.
trade.
And then when my daughter accidentally spilled on it, well, she had a little accident on it, and it spilled, and then he fixed it up, and
Yeah, trades are good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still got 2 old videos with my R1 that I want to do. That'll be fun. I miss the R1, but
Peace quick.
I'm okay that it's gone. Have a great
You know,
day,
which-
everyone.
I like
See ya,
when
man.
people send me Cash App, PayPal, stuff like that.
The R1 was fun when my son-in-law had a sport bike. My daughter had a sport bike. When 1 or 2 of my other friends did, and we all had the sport bike. We'd ride with the Harley. We all had Harleys too, but we'd ride with the Harley crowds with those things, because we did that every Sunday, just about anyway. And it was a blast. It was a blast to have. It was a real ego boost and fun, and just had a great time and got to experience that side of the world with motorcycles. You felt like Isle of Man out there. So, and then after a while when it was gone, and it was like, man, I'm going to get in trouble on this thing on my own, commuting on it every day, and somebody pisses you off out on the road and you got a lot of horsepower.
Bye-bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Can you imagine if I was a 300-pound bodybuilder too with that shit, man, my ego would be so freaking big. I'd be busting somebody's ass and going to jail. You know I would. That's why I was glad I wasn't a big guy.
Safety meeting.
My temper and sometimes when you get upset at somebody on the road, like what the hell I would get off the bike and go confront them. Now I don't, because I've been confronted back and what do you call it, punked out, so to speak, or whatever, and it's not fun. Like you get put in your place. But
I've got some great road rage stories.
Yeah.
And I've punked somebody out before, and then they ran into my truck.
I've made people roll up their windows.
Oh no! I made somebody pull over because he was threatening to shoot me. So I made him pull over, got out of my truck, and said, "Come on, motherfucker!" Because I'm not afraid of somebody who makes that threat.
No,
and that totally threw him for a loop. And then when we
better
pulled
kill
out,
me.
right? Let's go, bitch. Anyway, we pull out of the parking lot once I put him in his place. And he does one of these things where he swerved at me, and he didn't know the vehicle because it was a new to him vehicle, and he went too far and he hit me. And I'm like, well, there you go, dumbass. Now we got to get the cops involved.
You got cam tensioners hardwire for a 2015 Dyna. That would solve some problems. I just might,
What's up with that other guy that was gonna do it? What's he
it's
dicking?
good. It's good. I gotta get money yet. I gotta.
Oh, I thought he was dicking the dog.
No, I still like when I pay my tax, man. I gotta pay like $750, maybe even $800 just to have my taxes prepared. And then once I get that prepared, being
then you gotta
owner,
pay.
I have to pay state and federal, and that's gonna suck me down. And the income is like being less than what's going out, so I'm just a little nervous right now. I'm trying not to go throw all that. It's stuff like that. I hate to be like talking about my. But that's just how life is for, I think, a lot of people right now. That's why nobody's coming in and getting a lot of work done either. It's just that way with the shops. Most all of them, not just me.
Everybody's tight.
It's a not necessary thing. It's like you don't need upgrades for your motorcycle, right? You can ride just fine without them.
You don't need.
I'm that upgrade for your bike or for your skin or whatever. You don't need shit on your skin. Nobody needs it. Doesn't help you live.
It's good for your sanity.
Yeah, it's like decorating your home. Hey, I got some extra. Let's get some nice decorations. Any dude block you and your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I see him getting up and climb back into his truck. That's freaking cool.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, I saw that. Smoke, you're too kind, bro.
Well, I mean,
Very nice.
I can
Oh,
$17 anyway.
I don't say that. You know, why do I always look for it? I have it right here. Media.
Change tax accounts. I agree, Mark. I agree with you on that one.
They saved me a lot of money. He's an accountant, yeah, and knows. Like, I've been using them for years, and I don't know. They saved me a freaking lot because I have a LLC with a S corporation combined type thing. I don't know which one it used to always be S corporation. Now they're calling it LLC or some shit like that, and I don't know technical terms real well, but let's do a burnout.
You need a burnout, Moto.
I can smell it.
Watch out, little car.
Woo. There she goes.
Was it something? This started just bellowing and boiling out of me.
Boiling out of me?
That was fresh and hot.
Fresh and hot.
The hot light is on at Krispy Kreme.
And there's now a stain in the driver's seat of that SUV.
Oh, good. Nice.
Oh, thanks for the clapper, Mac.
You got to edit that where you zoom in onto the driver of that little SUV.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone into that video and seen if you can see his face?
He puckered a little bit. He had to have.
That's what on the burnout you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
That's my. Yeah. No. I don't. That was back when I probably had a shittier phone. I didn't see the video wasn't that freaking great, but I used the older L20 Samsung, which I still have right here, as a matter of fact. Isn't that crazy? I bought a new battery. It's the one I can use that portable. Remember when I was hooking up the portable thing you were telling me what to use to hook up to my computer, to hook a phone up to my computer to use as a portable cam? Yeah. But no, that would be great. If I had my 4K and my all that stuff at that time, I would have been great. Seeing the reaction face.
Right.
Well, he had it under control, It just looked pretty, It's like, yeah, it's a good thing he knew what he was doing, because if you didn't know what you were doing and you did that and the shit started going that way and you let off and gained traction all of a sudden and jumped over into that lane, you'd have been a hurting puppy. Don't do tattoos. I'm too nice. I would be. Same here for a long time. And then after you get, what do they call it? Scarred and stained or whatever, freaking hardened. Hardwired. After you get hardwired after a while. I'm still a little bit influential. It's tough. When I was younger, hell yeah, my cousins, anybody else, some friends, you wanted to hook them up.
What's out there, Sick?
Pickup truck.
I don't need 10 guitars either, but they're actually very important, right?
Pickup truck. 2 doors open and a guy standing out inside of it, across the street, across the field.
In the field itself?
Yeah, and all across the street into his property. I was just wanted to see if it was in the road or if it was in his property or if it was on this property.
Is it a great pickup?
No, it's a white one.
Are you talking about across the main road or the...
Across the main road.
Okay, yeah, that's the cattle farm.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's repairing a fence or something.
I'm definitely not complaining about it, or I would switch. I'm happy with their services. It's just a lot of money. And they saved me a lot. Like, I don't have to pay. Like, I've paid a lot before. And they show me how to do my taxes, how to write stuff off and whatever for... Yeah, Anyway, actually, why I stopped started out making a lot of... Drinking a beer for hours. Yep. It can get like that.
Oh yeah, mechanic work is the same way.
Yeah.
It's like people come over and it's like, call me or whatever. And hey, can you do me this favor? I mean, I went to the shop and they're trying to charge me $2,000 and da 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 da. And I look at it and it's like, yeah, I'll do it for about this much or whatever. And then when I go to charge them, and then they're shocked, and it's like, dude, I'm giving it to you for way less, which is why you called me. I'm not doing it for free. You just sat here and watched me spend 8 hours fucking with your car.
I think trust is a big deal. Like if you gave me the same price and I knew that I was getting a fair price and I knew you, I'd much rather go to that than risking it with somebody else. You never know. You always feel like you're going to get gouged, you know?
That's why,
because a lot of gouging happens.
Yeah.
Some people are like, some people's wallets are like crabs' asses. They're fucking watertight.
Well, I don't do work for people anyway, but when I do, the first thing I say, and it's usually after they've already done it, is go get at least one estimate from a shop and bring me that piece of paper that they give you. I pretty much guarantee I will do it for half that price without even knowing what they're going to tell you.
Yeah.
And in reality, usually a lot less than that.
Yeah.
Like especially right now, dude, the shops, the big shops, especially corporate shops, are just forcing bullshit into jobs and just inflating the hell out of the numbers. It's sad. It's scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had an ex-girlfriend come to me with, my car, a light came on and it jerked a little bit, and I took it to the dealership and they brought me this huge list and they're saying I have to come up with $7,500. She's crying, you know? Like, what exactly happened? Email me the list they gave you. You need to get a new battery. Go to AutoZone and get a new battery. She didn't even have to get a new battery. She had to clean the freaking corrosion off the post.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have a hard time going there and finagling and hollering at people who are saying, I think this or I think that, because it's like I just don't have enough confidence in what I know to say what I'm saying. Because I always have something else to say to make you feel bad about what you said and that you're haggling. I'm just not a good haggler. I'm like, oh, well, that's a bad price. I'll go. I'll just leave.
Exactly,
People,
Randy.
Big business all the time, but they want to nickel and dime their friends who own small businesses
that are taking care of them.
Yeah. Good morning, Carney and crew from Nano Grow. How are you this morning? Rob, you coming back? You said an hour. I'm not calling you out on your hour. You said an hour. You come in. Just if you make it back again, we're always here. I always sell blinker fluid exchange. Yeah, muffler belts, blinker fluid, carburetor chains. Might have a carburetor chain. I don't know.
Right there. If you can find a trusted mechanic, they'll take care of you.
Yeah. That's what I try to do, at my job too. You try to do your best and you treat people good and give them smiles. But if they're being shitty to me too, it's hard to be freaking nice. But in general, try to be nice. And you don't want to be shitty to your cook. Like, I wouldn't want to go piss Mac off and come over and order food at his house, although he'd probably still give me good food. But you know what I mean?
Get a soft moto and then go try to get a tattoo.
Right.
Yeah, you know, same thing. But having that trust, like, you can trust that you can come here, get you a great tattoo and good treatment, and know that you haven't been gouged or robbed or whatever, because it'd be consistent. And I always tell my customers I base my pricing off time, and they can know what to expect, and that I didn't just do because I'm so great that I can do a $500 job in an hour and a half or an hour. I'm going to actually give you, so I base it on $150 an hour. It takes me an hour. So you're going to get charged $150.
Right. That's the way it should be, Mike. I agree.
People have friendships wrong in this regard. Personally, I pay my friends more than necessary. I don't ask for discounts or true friend supports. Yeah.
And if you're hurting and you need to get to work and your car's broke down, I'll come over there and help you fix your car and get it going. No charge. You know what I'm saying? But if you expect me to do free work for you, go jump in a lake.
Yeah. Yeah, you pay back with gratitude for gratitude. So it even says Smoke does come over and does this here, man, I'm going to be looking for a way, man, dude. What can I do? I don't have this right now. What can I do over here? And then when I can, right, you try to give back.
That's the one. And it may be me saying, "Hey, man, will you hook up my buddy Hardwire up with a tattoo? You don't owe me a favor if you do his artwork because he needs that in his life."
Exactly. Just calculated your timing. I would be coming back on, but I don't want to be on the phone. Yeah, I got you. It's no problem, man. You're good. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Using voice to text, I'll start driving. Be careful. Yeah. Yeah, I think he called me out on that one time. Now I'll do voice to text like when if I'm driving. I say I'm driving, I'm in a live stream. Somebody will holler at you for, "What are you doing?" Well, I was at a light, or I hadn't started yet, but I'm let you know I'm about to be driving. And I won't be what do you call it? Participating in the chat. That's all. I let people know that I'm there. Yeah. So I'm too nice. I always do shit for free and feel bad charging my friends for anything, but then they have the problem solved. Now I have no friends. Yeah, I don't like to build a resentment for myself either. A lot of times it's good, and then later on I'm like, gosh, and then when they don't do shit for you, then I'm like bitching and going back and forth. It's just
I get like that too.
Mm-hmm. So I gotta watch what I set myself up for.
I got a handful of friends. That's it.
You got to be mindful of what's going on there. If you're not, people will take advantage of you in a heartbeat.
Nano says, "I'll pay for proper troubleshooting, but I hate to replace every part because they don't know what the F they are talking about." Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
I just got a price on the hot rods.
I'm on this right now with my bike. Keep going and having to get more shit.
Right, because people are throwing parts at it instead of properly diagnosing or figuring out what the issue is. Probably
not be a bitch.
Whatever.
So 465 for an inner and an outer and an alignment.
465.
Yeah.
High rods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
Doesn't
and I said,
horrible.
I was like, you need to drive it first. I was like, I want to know if you think it needs a rack, and I want to know
Ask him how much for a rack. Yeah, I mean the rack, the whole rack is easy.
Yeah, like is the rack leaking? He's like, if the rack's not leaking, I don't want to change the rack. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but I'm like, it feels like a sloppy mess, and it has brand new tires on it. I'm like, so let's see is it that much of a sloppy mess because of the tie rods?
Absolutely.
Then let's just do the tie rods, and that's what I'll do for this month. I'll say because I have to save the tires. The tires are brand new on it.
Right, but the thing is that if you trust this mechanic, have him properly diagnose it. Is he the one that diagnosed it, or the tire guys diagnosed it?
One of his guys diagnosed it, and he only diagnosed the inner and the outer.
Right.
Not all
the whole front end, and make sure that you're not going to do tie rods for $460, and then he's going to go, "Oh, you need ball joints now."
Yeah.
They'll have again. This is exactly what we're talking about. An unreputable shop makes a shit ton of money off the front end work by doing exactly that. They'll have you chasing your fucking tail the whole time.
Yep. And I don't want to do that.
Thing diagnosed, and I want the important parts that are going to keep me safe and from eating up tires fixed.
Yeah. I mean, tie rods, like if you lose a tie rod, you lose your steering. You're fucked.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not doing highways. I'm doing all back roads. I'm doing under 70. I'm doing 65 tops. And that's too fast.
Yep. Dude, I had a guy like that the other day. That's what you were talking about. Because he rode motorcycle with us, just rode with us. He was in and rode. And I gave him a deal like 2 times, and him and a friend. I gave them good deals, and then times got tougher for me, and I was straight up, right up in front with them. Hey, I have to charge you this for hourly rate. You got something pretty elaborate, right? It's big. It took a lot. It was an eagle with the background, and freaking, they got tons of feathers, right? And a wicked tree, and I got a great picture of it. It was really freaking nice. And then I get that text that says, "Hey, I'll come back when, and then you did this, and then you gave like Like, and I can't come in. How much is going to, I want, you want to know, like, I was
Nickel and diamond, nickel and diamond.
I
True
quit.
that.
I didn't respond. I blocked. I did everything. I said, you know what? I don't need people like that in my freaking
Nope.
life, man.
See you later.
know?
Have fun. Get that touched up, all right?
Yeah.
Get that finished. Have
I could
somebody
have used the money, but I ain't gonna freaking, do like have you manipulate me and then think every time you come back, it gives me that stress. Every time I deal with this person from now on, I have to work at something for nothing that's really not worth my time, and they get away with manipulating, and I get less.
And you get
on
screwed.
my end. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you need to be aware of that, and you need to stand up for yourself when situations like that arise.
Yeah.
Because there's a growing number of people as the generations go on that are absolutely basically trained to do exactly that, to take advantage of every situation that's in front of them.
Yeah, and it's acceptable.
Yep.
Apparently. Says just redid the whole front end of your Dodge upper and low tie rods, ball joints, brakes, calipers, parts priced are retarded.
Yeah.
Did they go up like wood did?
Well, wood went back down, but it's still
everything.
it's
Did
still
it?
cheaper to do it yourself, but it's a pain in the ass, especially because 6-inch sugar sand. I mean, it's hard to do that stuff on jack stands anyway. It's a lot easier on a lift.
Oh my God, you got to
He's
know.
in sugar sand, so you can't do it on that property.
I did the subframe on my Mitsubishi, a 2003 Mitsubishi. I had to pull the whole and it's an all-wheel drive, so the rear end had to come down, the exhaust had to come down, the old freaking subframe.
Yeah.
Wheels off it. You got sensors. You got all, and everything's it's from Minnesota, so it's all welded shut. Every bolt was welded.
Shut. I mean, they were in there. They just did the axles on both sides, so they were in there good. Like they were in there, and they were looking. I mean, they could have seen ball joints. They could have seen the tie rods, how bad they were. They could have seen anything bent. Because when I tell you, when I blew the second front tire, it wasn't driving the same. Something got bent when that tire blew. Either a tie rod got bent because it got hit with rubber or something shifted something out of the way.
Insane Wheel says, people treat you the way that you allow people to treat you. This goes for all relationships, friends, family, kids, etc. That's where I set myself up because you got an expectation on a return, and then when that don't meet,
you'd be surprised when you start setting boundaries how people react to that.
Yeah, they don't like you no more.
No, they don't like you no more.
And then you feel bad that you're the bad person.
Yeah,
if you're not mature and I'm not.
Yeah, now you're the asshole. Now you're the asshole.
Call them out to their face. That's even more fun.
Yeah.
Complain about it, then it's infuriating. Yeah. I know you do, Road Reality. That would be funny. I'd want your autograph and then do the tattoo for you. You see?
Work on the one ton dually. Take it to. Oh man, yeah, dualies are no joke. And I've done dualies actually are almost easier, bigger trucks on the ground, but you still need huge jacks and huge jack stands.
Yeah.
But you want everything, like we did a rear end swap, and you don't want it up on a lift because it's heavy as hell, dude. That is some heavy stuff. I can't imagine like the big mining dump trucks and stuff with the wheels and tires that are taller than your entire car. I can't imagine working on stuff like that.
Oh, you're talking about the earth movers?
Yeah. I mean, just think of, the wrenches are the size of our cars.
So when I used to drive the front end loaders at the salvage yard, trying to move 250s and up, and just on those forks,
they're heavy.
They're just too heavy, too long. And that was the biggest part, is because the length of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's you're working with cranes with equipment like that.
Yeah, man. Alberta Oil Sands, big trucks.
Oh, we had to use 2 cranes to lift up one front end loader just to get up on a flatbed.
Yeah.
On a low boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
And
back
it's
to
crazy.
Rand.
You see people like that. There's people that do that stuff for a living, and they handle it just like we would handle a regular car. They just know what they're dealing with.
Good one, Randy.
Yeah.
See through the difference between me and a lot of people. I accept a free offer for something for someone, then I would be sure to offer to give something regardless. I always offer. Amen. Also, Mark, pay attention to your friends when you start whining. Are they celebrating with you or secretly
Jealousy
you
is
in
a
the
huge one
corner?
on that. Jealousy is a
Wouldn't it be
huge,
nice?
huge thing.
It would be.
I'm stepping into the green room.
You expect that.
Safety meeting.
Safety meeting. Things are getting dangerous.
Appreciate Joe. Yeah.
Gotta make
Au
sure
revoir.
he's safe.
Is this plumbing
Let's
still
see.
working?
Randy says, wild that those mining dump trucks have electric hubs to run by a small diesel motor.
Well, that's what's cool about diesel locomotives is they're actually a big electric generator.
Yeah. See,
Learn that
running the
skill.
diesel to run the generator. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Right, Hardware. I'm your friend that you call anytime because you know I'm showing up. No excuses. I'm lazy nowadays.
I'll be right
I
back.
try to show up. Man, I felt bad. I have a trailer, and when you have a trailer or a truck, everybody wants to borrow it.
Everybody wants to be your best friend.
When it's time to move, or their bike's broke down, or their friend's bike is broke down, or their friend's bike is broke down.
Yep.
My trailer's getting old. And it needs some, and nobody's replacing tires on there or fixing my deck. And maybe that's shitty of me, but
Or
I've had
greasing the bearings.
yeah, and I've had it a long time, like from early 2000, so it's like 25 years old. And I'm like, you know what? I think it's tired. I said, and I'm going to need to take my bike once in a while, and I want to have a trailer when I need to take my bike on a trailer and bring it somewhere, or just have a trailer in general. So I said no for the first time, and I felt so freaking bad. And I was thinking of 100 ways and excuses to try to make it sound good, that I had a justification for saying no, because this is a guy that come over and fixed my AC when my ass needed it, And I was like, but it did charge me. It was like, it didn't really do a favor, but I trusted that I was going to get at least a fair price.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And so, but yeah, and that was tough. And he was like so cool when he did come back and said, bro, he said, I got you, and made sure, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. And then I felt even worse.
Yeah, but
Because I
token, a
feel
true
that way,
friend,
man.
Well, maybe
true
the price
friend.
wasn't so fair.
Once you have that conversation and you're like, bro, the trailer, I mean, it's still here, but it needs tires, it needs bearings and all that. They're a good friend that has the money will come over, pick up your trailer, take it to the trailer shop and have it refreshed.
Help a
And be
brother
like,
out
"Hey,
and
bro."
have it there. Yeah, it beats him having to buy a trailer. Now, this guy, I've personally rescued him several times on his. He's always had a bike that's been jacked up. And we've done a lot of rescuing with him. And a lot of when he buys a new bike, I've probably 10 times or more.
10
with him.
times?
Easy.
That's $100 a go, dude, at least.
Yeah. And
That's $1,000.
And that, I was the one, right when we ride all together, I'm the one that has a trailer. I'll go ride back. I go ride back to my house, go get my car, and then come back out, meet people, and go pick them up. I don't know. I just got to the end. I was like, I think the trailer's tired. It's not going to be available no more.
No,
It was hard to say that. It was
Yeah,
really
but
hard.
hey, listen, it needs bearings, it needs tires, and it needs grease.
Mhm. And a new deck.
And a new deck, by the way.
And that ramp, that goes up, like it's one of those lawn ones. It's got the rails that come out, and then it has that steel grated mesh over it that's starting to come loose.
Yeah, it needs to be freshed up. It needs to be tack welded and
That's another perfect example. I had a guy ask me to do that for his trailer after he had gotten the estimate from a trailer shop. He came over. We did the research for the parts together, so he knew exactly what I was paying for parts, what the hassle was to research and find all the parts and all that stuff. I charged him the price that we agreed upon, and he got pissed off and hasn't really talked to me other than asking me technical questions occasionally since then. And it's like, dude,
good. Go ahead. Go get
$300. I charged you $350 because it was a pain in the ass. That extra $50 just blew his mind.
Really?
Yeah.
It blew his mind.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? I don't like doing work for people anymore. Sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I usually like to get pissed before I get fucked.
Yeah, it's people taking advantage of you. Like that's what we're talking about.
See, that stuff gets old sometimes. I know, like with Hardwire, they did a tire for free for a club member. I figured he would offer me to give me something, and I intended to refuse, but then he offered nothing. I'll never do that again. See, and that's what gives a lot of people the foul taste in their mouths that, people are, and you go around
or
with
offer
that.
you and
It's
then
tough.
renege on it right in front of your face. Like, oh yeah, man, come by the restaurant anytime. I'll hook you up with a meal. And then charging you full price for the meal when you finally come by the restaurant. It's like, dude, oh, what? I gave you a free drink. Suck a dick, dude. I never wanted to eat here.
Thanks, bro.
I can hear old Mac now because Mike has been so quiet for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, ain't said shit. And I'm like thinking, man, what is he thinking about our freaking conversation? Because it's really hard to get Mac really pissed at somebody and to see and you look for the best in people all the time. And it's okay if they're not the best back to you. You accept that. It seems like in most situations.
He was pissed at that trike guy, the salesman.
That was a pretty legit.
I would have been pissed. I was pissed for him, bro. I was like, dude.
But I mean, you love human beings. You talk about loving human beings, and you're always loving most all the time anyway. And it's just like, I was just saying, he probably observes like, God, these guys got a lot to learn.
I just always mark it off as the price of living.
Yeah. And the whole thing is too is what you do in your own integrity. Even though you give and you don't get and receive, I always gotta make it like, I'm gonna receive. Do I have to receive? Do I have to be that, but it has to, but you'll get something back like in your soul or whatever, where you feel like, you're not being a POS.
When I get the opportunity to help someone, I feel God had blessed me to be able to do that.
Yeah. See, that's perspective. That is awesome.
Right. I just say the universe instead of God, but yeah.
Things had not been so kind to me in my life, I could be living under a bridge.
That's right. Or not living at all.
That's right.
Gratitude is a much funner way to live than always in the problem. And that's more like being in a solution. So, see, after years in the motorcycle clubs and making excuses why I can't go hang with friends, now I'm in a no club and have no friends. No,
that's how it works.
Well, what depends upon the value of what the friends were in the first place. And if it's always for what I can do for you, and what you do instead of just being a human being who's nice and a friend too, you don't know. It's so many variables. ST, how are you? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Wasn't that on that's an Aussie song? Pave the road.
So Brainy Chameleon posted, I think it was a short, I believe it was yesterday, and the title caught my eye. I don't really watch that many shorts, but it was Be the Change. And that's a motto that I try to live by. Be the change that you want to see. I've been an asshole for a good portion of my life, and I've definitely hurt people in my early years and all that. But the whole part of moving on and learning and growing, and I think what we're here for is to learn from our mistakes.
Yeah. When you learn that and share, and that's where that trust thing comes in too. I trust that what you're sharing and saying with me is something I can trust and try in my life, and that makes a big deal on the recovery road, So
I was going to say that's a lot of that AA stories and stuff
that.
There's a fine line between ego and helping, but the help is there.
Road realities. I learned that lesson early. Invited a broke friend out for a drink at the bar. Ended up with a big tab. He was buying drinks for everyone. Told him, I don't want to see you until you have my money. Never saw him again. Still pisses you off, I know. But he'd never do if he knew what he was doing. Was really doing to himself. Because some people, they say they don't care about it, but all that shit gets stuffed, and it comes out one way or the other in the end for them. I believe, unless you can really be a true, what do they say, narcissist or something that it doesn't ever bother you. Do they not have a conscience? Is that what, or is that psychopath? I know it's
Psychopath.
labeling. Yeah. Does a narcissist have a conscience then?
No.
It just doesn't feel. No. Okay.
Zero.
I'm not a psychologist.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I'm not a giver.
I've done a lot of research on narcissism.
I am a giver.
I
I am a giver.
For a very long time.
Yeah. I am a giver, not a taker. Pitcher, not a catcher. Know what I mean? Yeah. I think so, man. He said, just say no for me for years. Just say no. Just had to say, just say no for me for years. He mooched off everyone, dated one girl just because she had a car and would drive him everywhere. Nothing. Yeah, user and abuser, man.
Old Chad.
I says, nah. Yeah, that's right. Blame it on. I'd have done it, but hey, the wife says no.
Everybody.
Yeah, got it. We got
to.
Everybody understands that.
There was a time when I tried to drink one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer every time he said it in that song.
Damn.
I tried.
Change the world.
Yeah.
I don't want the world.
You only
change
do it
me.
once.
Aussie quote.
Yeah, because after you finish that third one,
Ouch.
it comes back around.
Exactly. You're burping and full of beer that's mixing with two different types of whiskey, and then he says it again. You're like, oh, fuck.
I think I was thinking of You Can't Kill Rock and Roll. That's where he put that good intentions paved the road to hell is in there somewhere. Which Ozzy never wrote it, but hey, he sings it like he did.
I like that one. I learned from the mistakes of those who take my advice.
Or the ones that don't take your advice.
Oh, I like it that way better.
Yeah.
That'd be a great
You
T-shirt.
didn't take my advice, huh? You. Oh, what are we doing on time? 46, quarter till. Ooh, somewhere in there. Oh, Mark. Depends on a lot of factors. How much time? If it costs you money to help, how much? If it's a repeat, is a huge one. If you repeat people that never help you is huge. People that never help you is huge. Yeah, man. It's a lot. George Thorogood. Yep. That was party music. I saw George Thorogood a couple generations ago. He was awesome. Bad to the bone.
Yeah, that's some good George Thorogood songs.
It was good.
What's going on, Jim?
Made you feel a little tough at times. Was you saying howdy to, Carney? Sorry.
Oh, Jim.
Jim?
Jim Reynolds. He's in the chat.
Good morning. You're reading ahead.
Reading ahead.
I was listening to that
Hey,
song.
you took over the controls, so I backed off.
Was that you clicking? I didn't know if it was you or.
Oh, that was yeah, during the earlier of the
Who
show.
says-
Yeah.
Scotch. 1.2. Yeah, if it gets paused long enough, I do that sometimes. And then sometimes you do it at the same time as you, so I'm full of shit. I was listening to that song at one point or two. He says, shot instead of scotch. Never knew. Shirt that song. Yeah, I thought it was
I'm
scotch
sure.
too, I think.
Oh, it is Scotch,
Oh,
but I'm
that's
sure when
Scotch,
he's singing
yeah.
it live or whatever, I'm sure he says
Switches them up.
Right, yeah, like
Because I don't drink alone. Yeah, you thought that was a badge of honor. I'm so tough, I prefer to be by myself. That's what he did. Capitalize on the drinker's ego and sing a song like that, you're going to sell.
I'm bringing that
Least
cat
beer.
to the dump today.
Did you destroy it? It looked a little ripped and torn, maybe.
I told you I heard a noise.
A heavy wind. But I didn't.
I was
I didn't
like,
want to
what-
ask you no
I
more
was
any
like,
questions
I
because I
was
knew
like,
you
what-
were hot.
I was like, what the fuck is that strange fucking noise?
And that's what it did, huh?
And I look, I'm standing behind the bus. I'm taking the reflective stuff off the bumper of the bus, and I hear this I hear a ruckus. I'm like,
Dude,
that was a ruckus.
we should play
Like that
little
was
video.
not a good sounding ruckus, by the way. That sounded like metal on metal. And my biggest fear was that thing coming through the goddamn windshield.
Metal on metal. Who's that?
So
Anvil?
I peek around the corner of the bus and I see the whole thing upside down and two of the legs are caved in. And I'm like, oh, that thing is shot now.
Damn.
And it's heavy. It's heavy to begin with. It took everything I had to upright it. And then I couldn't upright it because the wind kept on hitting it. And then it slammed me in the head and put an egg on my head. So then I started getting pissed off and destroying it. You want to see if somebody had a video camera and watched me, they would have been filming me destroy this thing on Key Fob's front yard because I was beating the ever living shit out of this thing.
It's a little bit rough. I can't find the
said-
actual video where you were just cussing
Yeah,
away.
I sent the video to Key Fob. I'm like, I'm going to set this thing on fire in like 5 minutes.
That sucks that it got ruined, but I
Yeah,
can't tell you how many canopies there are on the side of the road after a music festival.
I was so pissed off. I was fucking bent.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't asking you too many questions.
Oh, I was so heated, bro.
Like, what do you mean you heard a bump in the night? What are you talking about? I was like, I didn't know. I thought you just heard something outside, and
Well, that's why when I had
thought
it,
the wind is what, like you were gonna.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I decided to take it down. Then the wind caught it while I was taking it down and jacked it up,
No.
and I thought that was the process. That's what I got.
when I had it over the hood, I had it strapped to the bumper and to the side of the truck. To
You
the
don't
side.
do that with a canopy. There's other things you can do that with.
Yeah, I mean, and then when
Over your head.
dude, it was destroyed. As soon as I walked over to it, I started looking at it, and I looked at the framework, and everything was just cockeyed and bent and twisted, and I'm like, oh, this thing's done.
Thanks, No Grow.
The rest of the canvas was all ripped and starting to tear. I could hear it tearing when I was standing there. I'm like, oh, this thing's over. Over. I was
I'm trying to
over it.
make sure you record it. That's gold content right there. Yeah.
Dude.
So glad I found your channel, Carney. That's awesome.
Thank you.
And it'll
I
grow.
should have set up a
Man.
camera because I was
I know.
so hot, dude. I was so hot, beyond hot. I was so hot. I think I called Key Fob, or I sent Key Fob. I started sending Key Fob immediate messages.
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing's gonna burn. This thing's gonna burn today. And he must have been laughing his ass off.
It isn't Tuesday, but
Oh man.
that might put a smile on anybody's face,
funny.
possibly.
Oh yeah, looks good.
Tacos. I know Mac has been sending me the killer gourmet that burger the other day with the brown golden with a little bit of a gloss to it. You know when your bun has some gloss to it. And it's nice and brown. Like that bun's been working out. But it was a beautiful burger.
Hot buns.
And yeah, I know. You sound like Butthead or Beavis in the background. Said buns.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think I should show a picture of Max Bun.
That's
Maybe
fun.
Max Bun.
I think he's scrolling through his phone to find the perfect
don't-
picture of his buns right
that or
now.
he's gonna find some trash on me or something. I don't know.
They got some fine buns up in here.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
got some fine looking bun.
And you got your TV the other day.
Yeah, they deliver. Oh, let me tell you about the crew. Oh, look at that thing.
Ooh,
That thing,
damn.
when you bit into it, it squirted.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
look at that shit.
That's major food porn right
And I'm
there.
over having barf on cardboard, and he sends me this stuff.
Yeah.
That's mac and cheese over there.
I've
Nice
sent you
photo.
some pretty poor pictures, like
Oh, yes, you did.
tuna casserole on a freaking half-empty plate. It was like, Oh, that's
I
terrible.
went exploring in some of the boxes that where I got like my food packed and stuff, and I'm like, ooh, look at all these carbs. I'm like, look at all this pasta. Look at all these beans. I'm like, look at all this and that. I'm like, I gotta get a hot plate.
Here's another good example of what I get sent. Look at that shit.
Yeah, man.
You know,
That's so tender.
oh my God. And what do I send? Here's what I send Mac. This, who wants that shit?
Oh, come on, man! I
That
love
looks
that
horrible.
No, it's just not as bright as it could be.
Oh my God, that was a terrible.
Hey, let me tell you about the delivery of the TV yesterday.
Okay, let's do it.
The two guys was coming down the driveway carrying it in a big box, and so I told them on my security camera, bring it around the back, and they come around here, and they got over there and they put the box on my bed. You know, my bed is over there on that wall, and they opened everything up and took the box away, and the TV is laying on the bed. On the box, it says this end up and this end. You know, you're supposed to keep that TV vertical. It's in a very strong case inside the box. While it was laying on the bed, one guy was on one side of the bed, other guy on the other side. They picked it up, and that son of a bitch sagged in the middle. I said, that sure is a flexible TV. It ain't supposed to be carried from the ends. It's supposed to be carried vertical.
So that they don't flex.
So they don't
When I got over here to set it on my stand, the damned mountain fell off because they didn't put any screws in it. They thought it just pushed up in there in the latch. But when they picked the TV up, it fell out over here and it hit the hardwood floor, put a dent in my damn hardwood floor. It's like the Three Stooges. I'm not damn kidding you.
Oh, that's horrible.
So I got a review.
That's great.
That's some meat right there. That's old Mac meat right there.
That's old Mac meat. Just saying.
Got some mileage on it.
Shit done right. Yeah.
Always been a porn channel.
Coming back for it, you know?
Mac, did you accept the delivery or did you send them back with the damn TV and say you want another
Oh,
one?
I don't. I've got a warranty on the thing, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my other. I've already replaced that TV, and I'm still waiting for my warranty money. And Samsung sent me a letter, said, "How was your refund experience?" I said, "I ain't even got my damn money yet." You know, I said, "Hell, I'm 86 years old. I'll probably be dead before I get the damn money." But I done bought another one of your pieces of shit Samsung TV sets. And we'll see how long this one lasts. This one will probably go out before I get my other refund back.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
I was
definitely.
upset.
Yeah, I'll bet. I would definitely make sure that whoever the company is aware that those guys were jackasses and dropped your TV twice after handling it incorrectly.
Oh, yeah.
That's hot blueberries on that ice cream.
That
Blueberries.
was yum. Whew.
I told Angelique when she took them out of the can, I said, put them in the microwave and give them.
Warm them up.
Because you got bacteria inside of a can. And I said, you got to bring it up to about 140 degrees or so.
There you go.
And then when she did, she took them out. They were steaming. She put them on the ice cream. Oh, it was delicious. You know how you put hot fudge on ice cream?
Ice cream. So
Oh, that was so good.
see, you know how to entice people to do something and get your way. You're like, there could be bacteria on that. You need to heat that up. And like before, you might be like, well, you'll be just fine with it. No, you need to heat it up. You knew how to do it. You got the job done. I commend you on that.
I don't eat the canned tomatoes out of a can until they heated
And heated yeah. And you're like legit about that comment. That wasn't a manipulation tool. That was well, this is what you believe to be.
Yeah, I just want her to be able, when she gets out on her own, I don't want her to
have cold,
mess up and
blueberries in a can
because of something.
You got to learn how to do shit right. Hot blueberries on cold ice cream has got to be legit.
She'll come in here every once in a while. She said, old Mac, when you croak out, how am I supposed to do this or whatever? She's got 100. She writes little notes on what she's to do, when I croak out. She'll come out and say, when you croak out, I said, wait a minute, could we use some other kind of language other than
terminology, please?
Slide silently, into silent, or fade to black.
Worm dirt,
Croaking out, man. I mean,
the communication is what's important, because I've had this conversation so many times with my dad. Like, bro, we need to sit down and have this conversation, because I don't know exactly where you've got stuff stashed, where what the passwords are, what combinations or anything like that. We need to have this conversation, or you need to make a folder and give it to the lawyers, because he hasn't done that. We've had the conversations plenty of times, and it's like, I don't need more stress in my life when you pass away, because everything is completely lost and out of control.
When Mac sheds his mortal coil. You like that any better? Does that sound better, Mac?
What's that?
Tell her to say, when Mac sheds this mortal coil, it sounds way better.
Yeah.
That's what John's saying, Road Reality.
Oh, by the way, Carney, you got to shut down the side show. It's already after 10. You got to start helping Motormom and 6 start shutting this operation down.
Shit.
Carney is the ringmaster of this show.
Hey, Fire Moto's here, so we got to leave. Let's go. I'm just kidding, Fire Moto. I'm sorry, we're just going now. Just wanted to say howdy to you. Yeah, I know. Feel bad. Let's wrap this thing up. Have you ever heard that before?
What was that? What are you saying there? What does it say there? Scam likely.
Scam likely.
Yeah.
Not answering it.
Perfect timing. Yeah. Let's
Answering
wrap
is
it
what
up.
puts you on the list.
Famous last words. Let's wrap it up.
It's 9:30 sharp, the crew come alive. Motorbomb Virginia's got the mic, he's got the vibe. Sick bastard laughs loud, makes you feel at home. Safe to speak your mind wherever you roam. Mr. Carney's got the charm, key fob keeps it calm. Mic ball drops truth like bombs. Now go on again, take your coffee and run. The show's over, but your day's begun. Oh, Max spins tails, Dave might chime in. Tuesday to Thursday, we'll do it again. Smokes will make you cry. His busted up body is the reason why. What a guy.
Really
Mac's stories are tall, they stretch to the sky. Dave's got a voice that travels miles wide. Mike Bone throws wisdom like stones in a pond. Keep up steady, he's the magic wand. Sterling wheel never sticks around very long. His logbook keeps him on the run. Rob's neighbor is the fix-it man, he tells stories of junk and treasures he holds home in his van. The coffee crew's the best, they'll put your mind at rest. Here's to the next request. Now go on and get it, take your coffee and run. The show's over, but your day's begun. Oh, Max spins tails, Dave might chime in. Tuesday to Thursday, we'll do it again. So farewell and goodbye, my friends. For now the Coffee Break Crew show has come to the end.